Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Off play action. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Grab near the sticks. It's Barco. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's complete. At the 35, he's loose. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Witherspoon. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
Wow, the running back there showing...
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Bosworth. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. The give to the back. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but... Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Running back searching for a hole. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Rides to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in...
Ernie on the Jets. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot.
It's a running room. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's 1st down.
And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
And that play there is a...
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Barrels ahead.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougar! First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Witherspoon. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this defense...
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
To the air on second down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, this offense did a lot of good things.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll try the run. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The RPO, it's complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Cougars come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Power football with the run. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Leaves it with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Trying play action. Unleashes one. Got a man in the middle. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Line gets set. 1st down. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Sends it back in motion. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
I love that play.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. He's up to 86 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the ground, it's Bosworth. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the ground with the back. There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. right back to the well. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They want that clock to run. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Going right to work up top. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Second down coming up. Back to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to pass. The clock an enemy. He caught it. Touchdown, Wazoo! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the...
Easy. Get set. Get set. Ready, go. Jackrabbit. Come on, set. High. Igloo. High. Green 25. Ready. Let's go. Ready. Cricket. Cobra. Ready, ready. Here we go. Set. 42 Spider. Go. Lasso. High. '29 Philly. Ready, ready. Here we go. Ready, set. Easy. Ready, go. Moose. Down. High. Ready. High. Here we go. Ready.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Washington State Cougars, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Grabbed over the middle. It's Eaton. Let's step back here and chat a little Washington State. At some point, the media needs to recognize this is a team on a hot streak. They've put together a nice record, winning 3 straight, now knocking on the door of the top 25.
Yeah, and I think, Reese, the media also realizes what happened early in the season, and they took a few lumps, and they were kind of figuring out who they are. But I feel like the last 3 weeks, Jesse, they're playing as well as anybody in the country, and they know what their identity is.
I agree. I think in college football, year in, year out, teams get better and teams get worse. This is the former. They all of a sudden are starting to realize and figure out what gives them the best chance to win week in, week out. Guys are playing at a very high level. I don't see that stopping today.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground. And he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, it looked like
they'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the 1st down.
They're going to run it. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
3rd and long situations are really hard to control.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Going to sling it on second down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Going to the ground. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Caught near the sticks. It's Witherspoon. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touch! The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Eaton. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Right on target this time. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Shoots it to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Washington State has it all working right now. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Now on second down. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down, but he's got enough to give Wazoo a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Spins it out to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Bosworth.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
In the red area, it's Bosworth. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Washington State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. The give to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This offense has it with really good field position. Gonna run it. It's Bosworth.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. The offense did exactly what it needed to do. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Handoff to the lone back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Third down play from the gun. Here's a heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get...
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Give to the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Here's the handoff. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Caught near the sideline, it's Bosworth. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Cougars have their offense in high gear. The lone back's got it. Shakes off the defender. Looking to help the kicker out on third down. From here, it would be a 59-yard attempt. Leaves it with the running back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Takes the handoff. It's Bosworth. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Got it in the middle. It's Eaton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
After that incompletion here.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half. It's a fine line right now between being aggressive, trying to win it here, and not blowing the game with a turnover. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown Cougars. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Easy. Ready. Down. Set up. Hound 55 weak. Go. Spider. High. Ready. Ready, ready. Here we go. Ready, set. Jackrabbit. Ready, go. Igloo. Set. High. Flare. Flare. High. Green 25. Ready. Set. Hut. Ready. Set. Ready. Set. Easy. Ready, ready. Get set. Get set. Cricket. Set. Cobra. Go.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to UFCU Stadium in San Marcos, Texas, home to the Texas State Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Going to the running game. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And it's been a rough start for this defense. They've given up too many yards, a third down right there, but a good chance to bow your neck now, to make a statement. First and goal, we got to be physical, got to stop the run game, get a chance to make a stop on this first possession and force a field goal.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of...
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Washington State has it in the red zone. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
The running back has it. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive...
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougars! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They've got a first down here to open the period. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan, and they are executing beautifully.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I was starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football and making sure I was in bounds.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody they...
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. To the ground with the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go right back to the run. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting him on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
One of the things
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his man, it's Witherspoon. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late. The Cougars, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Hands it off. Makes it past the marker. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Washington State ready to go with another first down. Let's go. The give to the tailback. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here we go. Right back to the well. Headed to the end zone.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wazoo!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense...
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. They'll go to the ground. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. He now has 84 yards. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get...
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything... All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made...
Moose! Ready! Slab! Ready! Ready, ready! Hound 55 weak! Spider! Go! Set. Ready. Set. Igloo. Igloo. Ah! Green 25. Ah! Easy. Ready. Get set. Get set. Ready. Come on. Set. Set. Cricket. Ready. Ready. Cobra. Set up. Let's go. Go. Here we go. High. 42 Spider. Ready, ready. Here we go. Ready, set. Lasso. Ready, go. Easy. Set. '29 Philly. High. Moose. High. Slab. Ready. Down. Ready. Hound 55 win. Ready. Ready, ready. Spider. Set on. Jackrabbit. Go. Here we go. High.
We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying to impose their will with the run. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
With the catch, it's Witherspoon. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Complete downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And that run really...
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Bosworth. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing.
Lining up to convert third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Cougars had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Handoff to the single running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. Touchdown, Washington State. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And we're not used to...
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Creates a little room. Picks up the first down, still moving. Into the secondary on the right. Big pickup on the ground, into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
You talk about creating big plays in the running game like this. This makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
That's just a really nice job by the running back making...
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Looking for room, it's Bosworth. Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on first down. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick handoff. Look out, he's got room.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Washington State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback running on the draw. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Looking to throw on first down. Safe little shovel pass. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Here comes the heat. He makes the catch. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Washington State has it all working right now. On the run, it's Bosworth. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're going to test the right side with this one. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Third down coming up.
The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
Brings up second down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. At the 45 on his way. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense, in between the tackles.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Bosworth. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Cougars. They take the lead with the 6. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
All right, so I know the defense is going to be aggressive, right? They got their stop. They forced a 3rd down. How aggressive does the offense want to be in response? Because if I throw the football, get a 1st down,
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's a good example there of...
Here's the handoff. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I think if you're the quarterback...
Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Using his legs, it's Bosworth. Got the 1st down and more. It's a seam wide open. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Yeah, and this is why he's leading the nation in rushing. Like, you give him the football, and he'll continue to make big plays. He's done it all throughout the season. This offense features him, and there is a reason why.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Cougars just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Bosworth.
Well, they're able to get the completion right now, and you know the sense of urgency is up right here. They're in position to go win this game.
Yeah, and defensively, take your time getting off piles, make them eat clock, get your defense really, really quickly, and make sure you don't give up any big plays by not being organized.
Back to pass on second down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation
down.